Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, another episode of the Foreplay Podcast is about to be
DeRosa.
Your eyes or your ears. What? DeRosa?
Ponderosa.
You guys have been saying shit for like 3 episodes in a row. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Grabbing a water real quick.
What the fuck is a Ponderosa?
Somebody's last name.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm cool. Charlie D. Yippity Philly. Yeah.
Danny DeVito.
Did you guys see the picture?
Go
that
Birds.
Somebody photoshopped Eric Andre's face
Onto
as-
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Oh, it sounds like a monster.
Amazing.
My name is Brandon. I'm joined with Christian,
Hello.
Mike,
Hi.
Kevin.
Hi.
He so rudely got a water. How dare he? We are Foreplay, and I would like to make a proclamation.
Go for it.
Mike, I got sidetracked because Mike just started to examine Kevin like he was a human specimen. What the hell is that?
Can I see the tag on the back of your sweater?
Why?
What company is it made by?
I have no idea.
Can I see the tag on the back of your
Never
sweater?
mind.
Why?
Is everyone okay here?
No, I just wanted to know if it was the same one that my fucking grandpa buys sweaters.
My fucking grandpa.
He buys my pop.
My pop-pop.
My papu.
Oh,
I
papu.
just
Okay.
mixed them up. Fucking, I feel like he does it on purpose, but he buys sweaters and shit all the time, and then says they're not the right size for him, and then just gives them to me. And I feel like he's just buying them for me,
For
but he
you.
doesn't want to say it.
It's an easy scapegoat. You guys are the same size.
I guess it
Works
medium.
out,
Yeah,
Speaking of mediums,
medium.
I'm an extra large. That's putting it lightly. I want to make a proclamation, all right? Because I feel like if I say it here, I'll feel more guilty if I don't follow up.
I have no idea what the fuck you're saying.
I'm cleansing myself mentally and physically.
What does mentally mean? How are you gonna do that?
I gotta better
You're gonna
myself.
give yourself brain damage.
We gotta recoup the brain damage.
Okay, hold on. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
I don't know how true this is. It was on the internet, but supposedly some man tried to give himself brain damage so he could try to play Skyrim
For the
without
first
any-
time
yeah,
again.
without any memory of playing it before.
That's not a thing.
I've heard that. I've heard that.
Headlines and everything, and it was on.
Man tries to erase memory of ever
and it was
playing a
not.
game.
It was in
Okay.
the, not Reddit, not Onion subreddit. Not
First
the-
off,
Yeah.
Skyrim's not that great. All right, it's
Have
fine.
you ever played through the entire game?
No,
I
So
wasn't
you
in-
can't-
I've tried it multiple times.
I got bored and then stopped.
But to me, it's just like, all right, you to give yourself what the discovery you want to relive, like story games. Like I would love to go through Gone Home
I
again
would
for the
love
first
to
time.
replay Dying Light.
Or yeah,
That's a game I've been dying to play.
yeah, but it's not like a story game that you would give yourself.
It is.
So we
Huge
could literally do a
game.
topic on this game where it's brain damage games that you'd want to go play.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Firewatch, Gone Home, all these games I'd love to go back.
I don't really have a game
Skyrim,
like that.
Mass Effect.
Fuck a Skyrim.
Yeah. But anyway, back. I don't know how we got the brain damage. Cleanse myself.
Yeah, you're talking about mentally cleansing yourself.
Yes. Better myself.
Is that where you're
Yeah,
gonna
so
start
you're gonna-
meditating?
reading books.
Better mindset. That's probably it. That's in there.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But physically, gotta start eating better. Gotta start working out. It's enough is
I need to
enough.
Start working out for sure.
Bigger than I've ever been. It's got to stop.
Just do
So-
push-ups.
And
I feel
two
like you're not bigger than you ever been.
bigger. That is calculably false.
I
Calculably
remember
false.
you being a slob.
I've definitely been a bigger slob, maybe, but size bigger than I've ever been. It's got to stop. So I'm starting the cleanse.
All right.
So if I say it here, then I'll feel like guilty when I don't do it.
You should just buy 20 of those pull-up bars that go in the doorways and just put them in every single door.
Every time I go through a doorway,
Anytime you have to
You
go
gotta
through a
do-
doorway, you
you
have
gotta do 5
to,
of them.
yeah,
Every time you walk through a door.
and put them low enough.
Yo, that
so,
is not a fucking bad idea.
actually, it's not.
and
just think
put
about
them
how many
low
ti-
enough so you have to either duck
Dude,
under
so
it
think,
or
Yeah.
think about bringing food upstairs or something and being like, fuck, I forgot a water. And then you have to fucking go do.
How many doorways? Think about how many doorways you walk through
Yeah.
a day. Many a doorway.
Dude, just.
Now, that's not my strategy, but it's.
I'm thinking about it.
one of
Start
the best
writing a
things
book
you can
on
do
it.
are push-ups.
I don't do push-ups,
I know Rosa doesn't do push-ups.
but I do. I will be doing insanity, and fortunately, I do a lot of fucking weird
See,
push-ups.
but
with that.
the way you do it, you go from 0
100,
to
yes.
insanity.
Yeah.
And that's why you probably get sick of it because this shit is hard as fuck.
It was never. I never got sick of the workouts.
I
It
don't
was always
believe
just
in
something
push-ups, but I'll fucking do workouts based on DVDs.
So my thing was I've never fully committed to both, right? I always committed to one. The one time when I was doing the workouts for 2 months, I lost a little bit of weight, but I wasn't dieting. So I was like, what the fuck? Now I'm going 100%. Both subscribing to a meal plan. I'm going to get 6 meals a
You
week
still
sent to me.
haven't been drinking soda, right? Or you?
The past month, I was like, it was Christmas. I had my Christmas Eve. I had my first drink of soda in 7 months. So I'm going to go back to that because that's easy. I found out. I thought it was going to be a lot harder for me, but it wasn't. So no more soda again. Tell you what, when I had that first fucking sip of Coke after 7 months, yeesh.
The thing is, when I ever
crack.
indulge with soda, I always do like the diet now because it's got so much less.
Well, I'm
sugar
gonna
and
treat
shit in it.
myself to the zero sugar Coke because I started. There's a lot of research out on it now, and it still has aspartame, which has largely mixed studies, but at the end of the day, it doesn't have any sugar or calories, but it has artificial sweeteners, which is a whole nother.
Soda's garbage for you either way.
Yeah,
It's so bad for you.
No, I mean I'm not saying like I'm gonna drink it every day, but that'll be
Yeah.
like my treat. Maybe once a week I'll have a can of it. But I gotta say it here.
If you try to drink it during the week, you're just gonna have the fucking.
Hey,
Like Dobby,
Oh, he's a Dobby guy now.
where he just starts fucking destroying himself.
Yes, fucking everything up.
I
How
feel
did
like
we-
Dobby and Gollum from fucking Lord of the Rings need to fight.
Very
Uh,
similar.
Are they
yeah.
cousins, maybe, in distant
I
universes?
don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They need to fucking brawl it out. Though.
How did we get? How did we get here?
I don't
Why
know.
did-
He
why-
keeps saying mental cleansing, and it keeps.
No, that's
going
how the
somewhere
first
else.
sidetrack started.
Yeah, but how did you start talking about
Something
your-
about like
that?
racial cleansing. I don't.
No,
I don't-
God, no.
I don't know what he said. Something about racial.
This is also-
cleansing.
So basically, what I wanted to have, I needed to say it here so that I felt more guilty if I started to not do it. Okay, so I feel like I gotta live it up
White
to it now.
guilt.
Yeah.
There you
It's
go.
a fucking white shot, Christian. This is the 4-Play podcast where we have no racial cleansing of any kind, Christian.
No white guilt.
At youtube.com/4play video every day of the week we post a new video besides Sunday. Monday we tease out the topics, which Mike will do shortly. Tuesday is a talk time, whatever we want to talk about. Wednesday is a would you rather debate. Thursday a do you know question that we post to the group. And Friday the full episodes goes live in video form on YouTube, audio form, and iTunes, Google Play Music. Subscribe to all that. And tell your friends. We're almost at 100. Hopefully we're at 100 by the time this goes up. But that was the first goal I wanted. Saturdays we play video games. And now Mike either sneeze, fart, burp, or tell your topics.
Let it
I don't know
out.
what was happening there.
We're gonna talk a little bit about the eSports,
eSports.
a little bit about the music, and a little bit about the money.
Nice.
I don't know if you've ever teased topics without a voice that wasn't your own. Like we can go back to what is happening to your phone?
He's about to start Trivia HQ.
Is that
HQ
what's actually
trivia, yeah.
happening? That's
That'll
fantastic.
give you a seizure in
We're
your
going
peripherals.
live.
There's like a chat and everything for it. That's funny.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is going off the fucking chain there?
I don't even know.
Well, this is interesting for
Yeah,
everybody
no,
listening.
cut it. Mike, talk time.
All right. So, like, I'm not talking about, like, the near future. It's probably going to take a while. But, like, do you guys think that one day esports can get popular enough with the way our generation is, like, how popular video games are in our generation, that, like, one day esports could, like, reach, like, a Super Bowl level?
I think it's definitely possible.
It's
And how
possible.
fucking awesome it would be.
It'd be tough to reach out because where the NFL's at, especially with the Super Bowl, is such like it's literally like a
Yeah,
holiday.
It's a holiday, basically.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have like with the Overwatch League, you have actual professional teams, owners buying
Yeah.
into these teams, so they
They
do
recruit people.
They
Like
see a
consider like
future.
growth, just like in the past like 5 years. Like
Was
Like-
esport even a word 5 years ago?
yeah, exactly.
Well, like
I-
think like how cool it would be if there was just like set like 32 set teams.
That's
For
what
a game.
Overwatch is trying to do. Yeah,
Then
Yeah,
It'd be so
Overwatch.
fucking
Overwatch was the first. Like,
it
it's
is the first.
Yeah, well, it is
To
where they
do
have
this
they
on
actually
this scale.
have,
Yeah, they have, like, city names, right?
teams. Yeah,
which I think is cool, and I would like to get behind. I just you two are way more into it, and Nick than me, or not even Nick's not into it, but
Yeah, I
like
definitely want to start playing it more.
no, but watching streams. Like I'm still not, and I love this world that we're in, but I don't really like watching like Twitch streaming, competitive gaming. I can appreciate it.
Yeah, I just
but-
like it for when I'm like you know how you always have like background something going on. In the
Yeah,
background.
you
Like,
always
so
have a
I
Twitch.
do.
It's
It's usually,
not
like-
something. It's The Office, but yeah.
if I'm like doing something else, I'll have Twitch on instead of like a show.
But like, your question's really tough because as Kevin said, the Super Bowl. Like it's almost comical that we don't have Mondays off yet after the Super Bowl, like nationally recognized, because
Yeah.
everyone watches it.
But also I saw an article that forget where it was. I think it was in Europe, but like one college started giving out scholarships for.
I saw this.
for-
Yeah, I think it's
esports?
well,
For
it's
League,
in
I
somewhere in
think.
the country. Yeah, it's League of Legends.
But yeah, I mean there are for all these different games. There's university like leagues where different schools compete against each other, whether it be like the game I'll never like Hearthstone and shit like that.
Yeah,
that
not for
I've
me.
never
Card
gotten
games.
into. But yeah, I mean there's a movement going on. It's gonna take a while, I think.
But
But they're making strides. Obviously, if you have like Robert Kraft and the
Yeah.
Wilpons from the Mets like buying teams,
Robert California.
so it'll be interesting to see how fast or how slow it actually grows.
this is my thing now. The podcast I listen to, they talk about where games have evolved so much in like the past since like we were kids. Look at the graphics.
Yeah.
But we really haven't. The medium hasn't really evolved. Besides, if you include VR, like we haven't had a leap. We went from 2D to 3D, and there was standard definition to high definition, and now basically all games are pretty much the same for the past almost 10 years. And the only change is like VR. So how would my question is like 10? Like you're saying, it's in time. Is esports going to take over? Or are video games going to go? In X amount of years, like I think
Wait,
VR
are you
is the
saying
next.
What's after VR?
Well, I'm saying like what's
Like walk outside.
yeah, but I'm saying like but what's next for games? Because that's the only
next
thing that's
big
going to be for
breakthrough.
esports. Because is VR in an esport doesn't work, and I think VR is the future of games. But how or will it work? Is that basically Ready Player One, or what the fuck?
Well, yeah, I like
It's
VR
impossible
with
to
that with that treadmill with the belt around you,
Yeah,
and then the next thing is fucking robotic soldiers, and soldiers will use those to control them.
but do we ever really believe that we're actually going to get that all in our homes, or is that like 80
Yeah.
years away?
No, I think it's definitely going to become more VR is going to be more mainstream within the next like decade.
I'm saying so
Probably.
that's where esports are going to go, or are we just still going to be playing Call
I
of
don't
Duty in 10 years? Like these games have to change.
Motherfucker.
It's all the same games. It's all shooting and shit, you know.
Well, yeah, VR is probably gonna have to be the next step, like for everything to move.
Because as I say 1,000 times on the show, the podcast we're talking about, would Rocket League be the first one? Because that's one of the biggest games right now, and it's also the most accessible, where you can give someone a controller who doesn't play games, and they won't be competent, but they could pretty quickly understand what this
So
game
easy
is.
to watch too.
Exactly, it's so easy to watch, and would that one break through the mainstream for people? Because I think Rocket
Yeah, I
League
mean,
had a TBS thing or
They
something.
they were on TV. They have a bit of a following going.
But that really hasn't done anything. Like, it's not
Yeah.
newsworthy. So if that didn't do it, what could possibly do it? That's my argument. Because League does. I'm a fucking hardcore gamer, and League does nothing for me.
I don't know
Granted,
if
it's
you've
just not
ever-
my
even
niche.
understand
I don't think you've ever given it a shot though.
No, but I mean, I know Smite is a MOBA, and it's
I feel like it's a lot more hardcore than Smite.
The only thing, if
I don't
League
know, though.
looked the same way as Smite, I would like it a lot more. Where it's
Third
not
person.
the top down, and you're just constantly clicking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like you actually control the person.
But I guess to play devil advocate against myself, I was about to say, well, you really need to understand these games to be able to really enjoy them. But think about Super Bowl Sunday and how many people do you watch the Super Bowl with that don't even know what fucking
Yeah, there's
a
a set of
first down
rules for
is
everything.
and shit,
Yeah.
you know? But we eventually got to the point where most people do.
There's plenty of people I can name right now that fucking don't talk about football all year, but the second the Eagles made it into the Super Bowl, they're huge fans now.
Oh yeah. What the fuck are you? You're an Eagles fan?
Now I am.
You're the worst.
He's a fucking Eagles fan, but he plays for the Giants drum line. You're fired.
I'm not a big fan of the Giants. But
Really?
Even before that, I didn't like them that
Okay.
much. Came from more of a Jets family.
That's right. Yeah.
So now I kind of want the Eagles to beat the Patriots.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. I mean, it makes sense.
This is the only time I'm rooting for the Patriots.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was almost on the fence, but I was like, I simply can't do it.
I don't know why I don't know why everyone hates the Patriots.
But then I
First of all, you can't be on the fence because we're gonna be still the only team that could fucking beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl.
I know.
Wait, you're rooting for the Eagles?
No, I was on the fence for like a second.
Even
Cucklord?
the fact that you said you're on the
But
fence.
then the biggest thing that I was like, all right, let Brady just win and fucking retire. I don't think you will, but just
Wait,
fucking win and retire.
Isn't this going up after the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're recording this before the Super Bowl. But that's a week. This is gonna post a week after.
But do you not realize that
Patriots are going to
that
win the
we've
Super Bowl
witnessed-
35-28.
28's not a score
That's
that's
my call.
possible.
What did you say?
Yeah, 28 is possible.
I just wanted to see if you would have a reaction to that or not.
And even if the Eagles do win,
I changed
they
my
still
mind,
got 3
35
more
to-
rings than you.
35-31. Patriots are winning.
I hope it's 28 now.
35-31, high scoring game.
I hope. I don't even care for a good game. I hope it's that Seattle Denver blowout against the Eagles.
Oh, I hate
I want a good Super Bowl.
Oh my god, I would love to see it just crush every Eagles.
Oh yeah, that
fan
part. Yeah.
soul.
I just like a good
The
game.
other thing I've learned to appreciate is I don't hate the Patriots because, I mean, the Giants have owned them twice, so I don't care.
I don't hate them either. I just hate their coach.
Yeah.
The play, like Tom Brady's a fucking legend.
Yeah,
I
he's the
don't-
best.
Like,
And not only that, like we're in the process of witnessing history, so we might as well just accept it and let it
yeah,
be as dope as possible.
I think-
Gronkowski is a fucking man child, and I love him.
I think this sidebar is perfect though to get back on topic. Because are we ever going to talk about this about gamers? Like the way we just literally sidetracked.
It's impossible to know.
I guess I just personally don't see myself ever doing it. I say that right now, but I don't really know what would turn me at this point. Like probably like you said, kids growing up and this being more normal because we didn't grow up in the eSport. I grew up in the football, so I liked football. But I don't see it for a very long time at this point.
Well, yeah, because there wasn't anything to root for. Like
Yeah.
now, like
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
Overwatch
saying.
That has the cities and everything.
You can buy merch for
Like,
the
do
team. and
do
everything.
they have a New York team?
Yeah,
Like that's fucking sick.
they have a New York team, and the owner is the owners of that team are the owners of the Mets, and they recruited a full-on Korean team.
Yeah.
It's a team full of South Koreans.
There was
It's
already
amazing.
wasn't there already a scandal? Someone got booted out of the Texas team for
Well, he was.
homophobic
he
slurs in the
was-
game.
They threw the
He
bird
was
up or
taking
something.
steroids for his fucking
And
finger tendons.
steroids. Doping.
That's going
Yeah.
to be the biggest thing for esports is that
They're gonna drug test him for Adderall.
no, like like on Twitch and stuff. That it's not like the chats and stuff are so trolly and like the online communities for different things are so like toxic sometimes. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be something that we'll probably have to get cleared up to reel more people in.
It would be super interesting though.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm all, hey, whatever floats your boat. Yeah, no, I mean, I think especially now with like the NFL and the whole health of players, stuff like that. Like some people might actually turn to.
Well, now they're
To
bringing
games.
back the XFL or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
they scheduled that for 2020. I'd be shocked if it actually happens.
I don't know how old he is right now, but I really hope Dwayne Johnson fucking goes in it.
I don't know. Oh god.
All right. Are
No,
we done with
okay.
I just wanted, if you guys keep talking, do you guys know the
Go
number off the
Birds.
top of your head? Okay, here it goes. That Twitch paid more than $90 million to be able to exclusively stream the Overwatch League. Did you see that story? That's fucking crazy.
That was crazy.
That's a lot of fucking money. I just wanted to
it's
I just wanted to
worth it.
close it with that. I guess it'll show. They have Amazon money, so they don't really have a problem with that.
It's like whenever the Overwatch League is on, I mean, Overwatch jumps to the front,
Yeah, not surprising.
to the top. So I mean, there's people watching it, so that's good.
All right, Mike, would you
Yeah, but I
rather?
think someone was saying like it didn't even like what was it? Who is the one streamer that came back to League of Legends? Tyler One.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he had more viewers the day he came back than the Overwatch League had.
Oh,
Yeah, he was like a famed League player who was like, I think he got banned because he was super
got banned
trolly.
for like 2 years or some shit.
He was
So when
like
came back,
super
like,
trolly with one
people
character.
that don't even watch League just came back to see his like return or some shit, and he had like a ridiculous amount of viewers.
see, I'm like so out of this world that don't even know.
I don't know. I think it was like 91,000 or some shit.
Crazy.
Would you rather, Mike?
Would I rather what?
Would you rather? I was going to say a very inappropriate thing,
Go
but
ahead,
I'll
say
hold
it.
back.
Fucking say it.
Suck a big bag of small dicks or a small bag of big dicks? Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
That's the
Well, if
worst.
it's
I don't
your
like that you were
question-
thinking about
If
it.
it's your bag, it's probably a bunch of small dick.
Ah!
Why don't you like that he was thinking
One
about
small
it?
bag of
Because-
big dicks.
That requires a lot of thinking.
I thought it was.
small bag.
It's
of big
like you
dicks.
know the easy answer
Quicker.
here, Rosa.
C, none of the above.
I'm gonna go with the big dicks because I have a feeling it's really easy to suck down a lot of small ones and choke. I feel like there's a choking hazard.
I
That's not the reason I was going for. I
There's
was
a choking
It's
hazard.
it's a smaller amount of dicks.
We're already 3 more minutes than I've ever wanted to talk about this topic.
It's a less amount of dicks if you go with a bag of big dicks.
right.
Because a bag can only hold so much.
I never said what bag. All right, I'm not putting into this. Mikey, go.
All right. Would you rather?
Did you forget what it was? or-
No, that buzzing is pissing
Yeah.
me off. Would you rather like only be able to listen to music, but not go to live concerts, or go to live concerts and not be able to listen to music otherwise?
Interesting.
So,
without,
I have my answer, but I want to hear what you guys.
I'm already decided without concerts, being able to listen to music. Because I'm not a big fan of concerts in general.
but you
I don't
put
know.
on
But I play
concerts.
concerts.
But I play
I'm a
concerts.
musician.
I don't know. It's just like me personally. It's just like I don't know. It's just like such like an event to go out to see someone live and like it's like like everyone's just like packed up against each other in this small venue that they're trying to fit as many people as possible
Yeah.
into to get the most amount of money. So like everyone's just packed up against each other, sweaty, watching this band perform live. That like they're probably honestly bored of doing because they're doing it like every night if you're watching some popular band. So I'd rather just listen to music.
So go see tickets to get Facebook.com Powerlines bands and show your support. I think that's funny.
I do.
You guys are the music's peoples.
Well, I mean, I love going to. I don't go to enough shows. I always say that to myself because I love going to see shit live. But I mean, I'm doing pretty good now, and I barely go to shows. So I mean, I feel like I could just stick with listening to, sitting on my couch in the car or whatever, listening to music instead of, like Christian said, making a. I mean, I do kind of like the event side of it though. Getting yourself all hyped up, dressed up, whatever, going out and doing and seeing it. I mean,
That's why my answer is in another world, I would pick concerts. If I had discretionary income that didn't matter and I could just go to all concerts, I don't like concerts. But because it's so much money for fuck.
I feel like I've never
That's
been to.
because you don't. You're trying to always go to these fucking like the top fucking
Mainstream.
artists.
Well, because
shows, and those are
yeah, but I don't like going to concerts. That's the
I
thing.
feel like I've never been to a concert where like an hour through, I've been like, okay, when can I do something else now besides just standing here listening to this band?
Like I just don't like the vibe. I don't know. I went to go see Matchbox 20 and the Goo Goo Dolls, and I was like, oh, I really like the Goo Goo Dolls. Matchbox 20 is okay. And then I left. I was like,
Well, there's your problem.
oh fuck, Goo Goo Dolls is kind of tainted because they didn't put on a good show, and Matchbox 20 was really good. Like, well, this fucking kind of taints it a bit, and it was fine. I just like sat there and like get into it.
I feel like that would have bored the shit out of me.
That's what I'm saying. We didn't do much, but then I went to go see
Those
Foo
two
Fighters,
guys.
which was my favorite band. I was fucking singing and jumping for a good long while. It was fantastic. But at the end of the day, I was still thinking, I was like, well, that was a Christmas gift. But when I go see a show, it's like, if you want to get front row seats to a show, it's like a fucking couple $1,000 sometimes. Not for me.
Honestly, it's just standing there or sitting there just watching a band for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I don't really mind that because I get into it, so I enjoy it every time I go.
I was saying, like, you guys like more music than me. Like, for concerts, I only want to go unless I know like all the songs. That's why I'm going to see Foo Fighters, because there's not much that they could play that I'm like, oh, I don't know this one. Like, I went to see. My mom bought me and my brother and sister tickets to go see the Chainsmokers. I know the 3 hits, and the rest of it, I'm just kind of like, okay.
I didn't know you guys had anything else besides.
We ain't ever getting old. Is that?
Yeah,
Is that
yep. That's
You listen to that live?
Yep. It was fun, but I needed to be blacked out on the floor, jumping around like a wildebeest instead of up in seats.
Well, yeah, if you're going to a show that like you really don't like know the band that much, then those are the shows to get fucking wasted at.
Oh, yeah, but I was with my brother and sister driving. I couldn't get fucking hammered. It was terrible. I was like, that would have been fun. That's what I'm saying. If I had more money, I would pick concerts. But given my current status,
I just think the accessibility now of music, where you could purchase a live album of it,
Within
you don't get
half
the
a
same.
second.
I mean, you don't get the
Yeah.
same feel, but it's like, I don't know.
Are you picking concerts? I thought so, because you're all mischievous. I know my answer already.
The only reason is because like I think the reason you guys also feel that way too is because of how easy it is to listen to music now, and like
Yeah.
all the media in our face constantly. But like I just feel like if you weren't listening to music ever, and like your only chance to listen to music is going to shows, it would fucking make that.
Well, yeah, that
Experience
that,
them.
like
Fucking
that completely
amazing.
changes the basis of the question.
Yeah.
Like if we did,
that
if we
was-
could,
I mean, that is the question.
yeah.
It's like if you pick concerts and you can't listen to music normal, so then it's like, I guess if you
But I
heard
mean, music
for the
is
first
so
time,
music is just so accessible now. Like to
Well,
listen
yeah,
to it.
and I feel like that's why like.
it would
Like
make it.
you know how like do you ever feel, because you said like you guys don't really like concerts, but do you ever feel like you're pressured into like almost like needing to like want to like concerts, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think
Just
I
because
used
of from like the past of like when our parents were younger and like how
Yeah.
popular concerts
Yeah.
always-
I used to, and then like until a couple years ago, it's just like I really don't like concerts. Like going to them, like they're all right, but like they're kind of a hassle.
Yeah.
Like I started to like accept that. Like oh, maybe I just don't like them.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, like, I've said it to all you guys, where for the Foo Fighters this summer I bought 2 tickets, and whoever wants the other ticket just has to do transportation and buy me a beer, because I just don't want to deal with the transportation. I don't want to have to worry about that. I want to get hammered and enjoy the Foo Fighters, and someone can come see
Wait,
a show
where
with
are
me.
they playing?
It's the Susquehanna Bank Center. How do you say that word?
Susquehanna.
Let's just go with
Oh.
Johanna.
Camden.
Hey, Camden.
I saw them there the first time.
Camden's a cool venue.
Yeah. Outside.
You
Chilling
get
like a
Philly
villain.
off like in the distance.
Isn't
Can't-
that the BBT Pavilion?
It used to be.
I think it's
Sus-
both. It's the BBT Pavilion, but it's the Susquehanna Bank Center.
BBW.
Yeah, I've never been there. I always wanted to go there.
Yeah, it's a good show. All right, so Mike, your concert boy.
Yeah, it would be so fucking awesome.
I do like that aspect. I didn't think about that. That like that would be the
Like,
first
can you
time hearing
imagine
music in
your
a
fucking-
while.
Your favorite band, going to see your favorite fucking band, and then also listening to music again.
Coldplay, man.
You'd be like, everybody would think you're on meth. You'd be having the greatest time of your fucking life.
Would it be nuts though? Like when you see or hear these things where like people who are deaf get a hearing aid for the first time. And you see the videos when they hear music for the first time. Can you even
like
imagine
their
what that
face.
would be like? That like if you never heard music before, what that would do? Like that's
Nope.
crazy to think about.
Nope.
Cray.
Indeed.
I just think of those moments in movies where like they start singing along to like a musical kind of starts breaking out. You just start dancing around singing.
Sidebar. Christian showed us this last time in between recording episodes when Michael wasn't here. Go watch YouTube video of The Big Bang Theory without
Oh,
fucking
without
what?
a laugh track.
Yeah.
Holy
that
sh!
you wanna talk about
uncomfortable.
awkward.
Shit is so bad. Holy shit.
I liked that show. I think until I watched that.
What?
I think it was fun. It's funny.
You goddamn sheep.
I know.
Sheeple. Shit's fucking garbage.
I just can't believe that's actually the way they filmed that.
Yeah, that's. I don't know how they do it. That they just pause
Like
after
just
every
that
word.
raw dialogue, just it's
so
not funny.
bad.
It's on its own.
No, it's so bad.
Till
E
you get the
equals
laugh
MC
track.
squared. What? That's the show.
Bazinga.
Bazinga.
That's
yeah.
pretty funny.
It's just like bazinga, and then just like 2 seconds of awkward silence. Just
And that's the most watched
then-
comedy show in America.
They
And
get
that
paid
says a lot about this country.
$1 million an episode.
Yeah, it says a lot about this country.
Did you ever see the episode though when Sheldon's in the ball pit and he comes
That's
out? He's like
pretty
bazinga, and then he digs back in.
I laughed at that.
Bazinga. That's hysterical.
No, it's not.
That's good shit. Oh my
Wow.
god, Christian.
Did you see they made a spin-off of that show
Little
too?
Sheldon.
Young Sheldon or
You're
whatever.
young Sheldon. Mike, what's your do you know topic?
What's your deal?
You gonna fucking challenge me on every
Do it,
segue,
do it.
or are we gonna
Yeah.
fucking?
no, that's the do you know? What's Brendan's fucking deal?
Yeah.
I got a
Any-
lot of.
does anyone know what fucking
how much
Brendan's deal
time
is?
do we have here?
What's your David deal?
That's a great player.
Dude,
Tom Coughlin's nephew.
I got that from you, and used to say it to Jasmine all the time. She's like, "Who the fuck is that?"
What?
David deal?
What's your David
Yeah.
deal?
She used to fucking hate it
Why'd you stop?
because she started saying it.
Oh, there you go. If she couldn't beat them, she joined them.
Yeah. Our 1 year is coming up,
Really?
February 3rd.
Damn.
Time fucking flies.
February 3rd? A month later is 3 years. For me. Time
Is
does
that
fly.
when is
Bazinga!
that Super Bowl Sunday this year?
It's
Or the day
Super
before
Bowl
or
day
after?
Day before.
Yeah.
Nice. It's gonna
Saturday
be a
fun
good
day.
weekend.
Yeah, staying in New York.
Nice.
Are those your sex eyes? Or
He just went completely cross-eyed.
every time you orgasms. All right. So what was your topic there? In there somewhere?
Do you know what you would do first? Is that what it said?
What? I forgot until this
Wait,
moment
wait,
I
what?
helped you with your topic. Oh, do you know
What you would do, or what you would do first?
pretty much both.
Wait,
Okay, what
and-
you,
wait,
what you
what?
would do if you won the lottery?
Oh,
Yeah.
What you would do if you won the lottery?
So recently in the news, if you guys were paying attention, fucking 20-year-old from Florida won the Mega Millions and cashed out at just under $200 million. Did you see this? 20-year-old.
It was 461 million, and then I guess after taxes.
Well, he
it
took
was-
the you could when you win the lottery, you could either get paid yearly, or you could take a smaller lump sum right at the start, and that's what he did. So just under 200 million.
Even
Somebody
the-
said what the best thing is to do, and I forget what it was.
It's
I forget if it was
probably
the
the
lump sum or
yearly.
the
You get
No, they say cash out now because you never know what could happen. I mean, you could
Oh,
die
true.
in 2 years.
and then and then your family or shit.
No one
it
gets
goes
it.
away. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, so you're supposed to take the lump sum.
Yeah, but I mean, you do get a decent amount.
you get a lot
every
more
year.
if you do it yearly, and it's also less able to like corrupt you.
Yeah, but that's the reason, because it goes back to the government if something happens.
yeah. Never know what happens to you tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a crazy question. I mean, I know I'd right away I'd go to like some type of financial guy, and because I don't know what the hell I
Make
do with
this
all that
last.
Do you
Step
buy
one.
your parents' mortgage off?
Oh, those
Yeah.
are the easy,
First
quick
thing.
things. Yeah.
shit. Yeah, you cover your bases first. Like
I'd
I'd
pay off my own
shit
debt, pay
loans.
off all my family's debt.
I was gonna say, like, I would pay
Or
off
do
your
you
guys'
not-
debts. Like, it wouldn't even be like a
Or do
fucking
you
hair
not tell
trigger.
anybody?
Oh no, I couldn't hold that in.
Do you not tell anybody and then just do secret shit?
No, that's too much. That would be way too much work.
I would drop everything and become a barista.
If you,
one of those naked baristas.
Kevin, if you sat,
Wait, what are you talking about?
yeah, if you sat me in a room and said, "Guess what I would do first, or drop everything for," be a
Work
barista,
for
I would never have
Starbucks.
guessed that.
Yeah, you just work at like
For
a coffee
somebody that
shop.
loves sleep so much and shit, you just want to work.
He loves coffee.
You just work at a coffee shop and you just
I love it.
you work like 2 days a week, 3 days
You're
a week.
dying to play video games
And that's-
right now, and you want to go make fucking coffee if you won the
But
lottery.
then you use all that shit money that you make at that place and you use that on like your everyday, and then you just have this huge pile of money sitting in the background.
you don't even need it.
After paying off debt, I'd probably invest it into some stocks and then like into like properties, like become like a landlord for like some apartment building or something.
I would get a job at Enterprise Rent a Car because they give you the tools to be your own boss.
In all seriousness, I would do absolutely fucking.
I would get a job at Best
Wait,
Buy.
is that from Step Brothers?
Yes, I would get a job at Best Buy in some horrible fashion. Where I remember my brother told me that there was a guy who he had worked with, and he was like a rich doctor, but he used to work like 1 day a month or something like that just to get the employee discount. So I'd work like 1 day a month because I would save so much
savage.
money in the long
How
run.
do you even?
How do you convince
even do
somebody?
that?
How do
Yeah.
you convince?
Because
them
think
to
about
let
it.
you
Think
do
about how much money he spends at that company. So why would the company turn this man away? He probably spends an obscene amount of money. So,
The first thing I would do was walk into that Magnolia Theater
oh my,
in the
just
Best Buy
give
and just
me-
buy the entire room.
transport this back to my mansion. I wouldn't even want a mansion. I don't need that many rooms. That many
No.
rooms is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I
what
don't
the
need
fuck
it.
are you gonna do with all that?
I don't need a giant
All right.
house.
But I would custom build every square foot of my new house.
I would get one of those tiny homes.
Yeah,
Ones that are like fucking
The
10 feet by 10 feet.
the recycled material shit.
I'll buy a Taco Bell friend, like a local Taco Bell. No, you can like get the franchise.
Unlimited.
Just one Taco.
I'm saying,
Bell.
yeah. Then you could fucking just eat
Yeah.
all you fucking wanted.
Yeah, you gotta let the money somehow work for you as well.
Exactly. Yeah, you get a Taco Bell franchise that pays for itself.
I get a Chick-fil-A franchise, but
That's what I was going for with like the apartment building. That's a little dry, but Taco Bell, you go in there, get some free tacos, pays for itself.
I would stop everything and travel. I would just see everything. That's immediate.
that-
I would do
do.
that after I get like my Taco Bell set up.
Nah, because then I'll never. Once I'm in, I'm probably never gonna leave
Or
my
you
house
just open
again.
up a Taco Bell in Japan or some shit.
No, you don't have to. You don't even have to be in the Taco Bell. Like find some good people to manage it, and then
Well, yeah, make money.
it
You
does
take
its own
money to build
thing,
money to
yeah.
make money.
For some reason, like I've always wanted to do like stupid ass shit if I won the lottery. Like I would love to fucking buy a smart car, and then like, I mean, what the fuck are they called? Yeah, are the smart cars the fucking tiny ass ones?
Yeah.
Like, the really fucking tiny. Yeah, and then like have it custom like fabricated so you can put it on like fucking 40s.
Oh my
basically-
god.
It would just look so ridiculous
Yeah.
that I would just love to do something like that. Just stupid shit like that. Also donate to like charities, so I'm not just like some douchebag fucking.
Well, so you're
put,
like,
Oh, yeah, I
smart
do
cars
it.
on
That's
40s.
what-
also you get like your own Taco Bell franchise.
You would never hear from me ever again.
Kevin would be off the grid.
I'd
I
go.
feel like I
Working
could.
as a barista.
No, I've changed my mind. I'd go to like Hawaii or something, and I'd work in like a diner or some stupid shit.
There you go, back to the diner.
I think
Sounds
I would
right, Kevin.
continue as I'm living now, but just like buy a bunch of random like shit, like get the Taco Bell franchise, buy like an apartment building, invest in some stocks, just not tell anyone
I
about
wouldn't-
it.
There's no way I would be doing what I'm doing now. I actually probably would like to do more of this as we're doing
That's it,
right
all
now,
right.
but everything else now.
Quit.
The thing that
I would
you
also
put
quit
up,
my
though,
job
like-
and just.
I was gonna say the same thing. Like, oh, like maybe I would just fucking like go to Greece and just live like the simple life. It's just like we could do that now if we wanted to.
Just go to Ireland and just
Like
work
you
in a
can
pub.
go to Hawaii right now and work at a.
Just
fucking
cut
diner
off
if you
all
wanted
ties
to.
and just.
Well, yeah, I would flame out in a second because I have so much debt, student debt. I'd
Yeah.
die probably.
Declare
you're-
bankruptcy.
Because it costs about $50 for a bottle
Well,
of
yeah,
water in
you're-
Hawaii.
Your degree doesn't qualify for the diner either. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, like you ever see 50 First Dates?
Yeah.
And like they go to that diner.
Yeah.
Like how easy of a life does that look like? And
Just
meanwhile,
eating
you're
it.
sitting on 200 mil in your back
Yep.
pocket,
Do whatever you want.
and you're just making
So,
some
like,
scrap money.
Basically, if anything goes wrong, you could just say "fuck you" and leave.
Yeah, you're making like beer money at the diner, and then you let your money work for you, and you just
So-
keep this constant wealth going. I don't know. I don't know what I would do. It's no one really knows until you're in that.
I would
Yeah.
definitely invest.
That's the easy one. You have to. I mean,
I
that's
would
not even a
invest.
question.
I would invest in one of those fat people suits.
You're
Like
going,
a really-
you're going like the complete direction of like Fantasy
What?
Factory or something.
Yeah,
You're just
dude,
gonna have
like
so
a
much
fucking
crazy.
fat suit and one of those makeup artists.
All right, so
Like make them more realistic. Like
Yeah.
invest in that way.
no, but differentiate your meaning for using the word invest or just buy.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
you said invest in a
And
fat
invest
suit.
is in like.
I might just want to rent one.
See, I'm getting the sense. I'm
when
getting
you
the
said
sense.
invest, I'm just like, oh, you mean like try to like get scientists to make them more realistic?
Yeah, like-
I'm
or-
getting the sense that we walk into Mike's property after he wins all this money, and it'd be like
everyone's just walking around in
It-
fat suits.
yeah, it'd be like the room when they wake up in The Hangover from Vegas, where there's a fucking tiger just sitting in the room. There's all kinds
Mike's
of random
fat
shit,
suits.
just like one of those big like Velcro walls that you
snow
put on the
leopard.
Velcro suit on, and you jump into it.
Well, the JPEG for this topic
Oh,
is
well.
just going to be fat something in a
Oh,
fat
can
suit.
you imagine? All right, can you imagine like your girlfriend walks in the bedroom and then you're just under the blankets in a fucking fat suit?
I mean, that would be pretty obvious when she walked into the bedroom.
No, you got a fucking like Alaskan king size bed. There's a million pillows. It doesn't fucking
Alaskan king. What?
matter. Yeah, you never seen one of those?
What in the fuck's an
Look it
Alaskan?
up.
Alaskan
Fucking 9
king
feet
size.
by 9 feet.
Why is it called Alaskan?
bedroom, but
Alaskan king size. It's pretty fucking big.
it's like if you just take a
like
bedroom
a-
and just
it's-
put it all
It's
mattress.
like the biggest basketball player by the biggest basketball player.
I don't think anybody's 9 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It would take up most of this room. This room we're in right now.
It's
9 by 9.
it's what is it? 9 miles?
No, 9
feet by 9 feet.
9 centimeters by 9
All
centimeters.
right.
Oh, there is such thing as an Alaskan king.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9 feet.
There's
by 9 feet.
a queen, Eastern king, California king, Wyoming
Yeah, but look up
king,
an
and
actual
Alaska king.
picture of the Alaskan king.
Yeah, he's looking at a
I
diagram.
know which one.
That looks it looks absurd.
Yeah.
He's looking at like a schematic.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a schematic. I don't need a bed like that.
But you could.
I tell you right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
afford
my
it.
first-
that would be nice.
first big boy purchase when I get my own place, the biggest bed my fucking money could buy. Fact.
But didn't you just say that you don't need a bed that big, and then you just said
I don't
that'd
need
be-
an Alaskan.
You just said that'd be your first.
No,
purchase.
not
What
an
did you
Alaskan
just
king.
say?
The biggest bed I could buy. It's not an Alaskan king, a Wyoming king, which I just discovered moments ago.
Alaskan king is bigger.
Yeah, but I don't need that.
When I
You
first
just
got my own
completely
choice at a
contradicted.
bed, I was just like, I want the biggest fucking bed possible. Give me a queen.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is fucking luxury.
Yeah.
And a fucking queen.
With 2 people though, not luxury. Not that luxurious. I'm a big boy.
In an Alaskan king, you wouldn't even know there'd be anybody else in the bed with you.
That's what I mean. You could fit a fat
You-
thing in there and nobody.
You wouldn't even know you were in a fucking bed. You just think you were in like a room with mattresses lining the floor.
Yeah, it's fascinating though to think about having that much wealth because none of us could even fathom.
I didn't even
No.
know an Alaskan king existed until right now.
Yeah, like,
it's
there's a
talking about the
whole-
lottery.
Yeah.
together.
There's a whole
Or a Wyoming.
slew of shit that all of us middle class people don't have any idea about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think I wouldn't like, because you always see like rich ass people like doing dumbass shit, like I don't know, fucking like blowing up a fucking Xbox or something, like just stupid ass shit. Like I'd
But
like
you
to
would love
think
to
I
do that?
wouldn't do that.
Riding
But I
jet
know I
skis
would.
off like
just doing
Niagara
dumbass
Falls.
shit. I know I would do dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Like imagine just being able to like walk out in your backyard and just take a helicopter to like North Carolina or some shit.
Like literally, like wipe your ass. with a
Like
dub.
after this podcast ended, we just took a fucking jet plane to Las Vegas for
Yeah.
the night, then came back.
Yeah, you just
Like
go
that
back.
wouldn't even be a thought. It would just. It would
It's like
just
20
happen.
G's for no.
Let's go to fucking Las Vegas. Come back at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. That'd be amazing.
Isn't it like every fucking human being's ultimate dream Like literally everyone has that dream. Why do you think the lottery, gambling, all scratch offs is so big? Everyone loves that idea.
Yeah,
It's
but
kind
you
of
have
fucked.
people that are like sickly over.
Oh, and people get
lottery where it's
addicted to it like a drug, but
I could like every time I play it, I get my and I do it every time. I always tell myself not to get excited for it, but every time I buy into it, I'm like, this is
It's
the time.
one.
Like, because
Yeah.
I don't do it
Yeah.
often, so I'm like, if I'm doing it, I'm like,
this
this
is
is it.
Yeah.
My dad always plays on Jersey Cash 5, like our family's birthdays. And-
you're really limiting yourself. But I
And
I
wait,
guess your consistency.
And one of our birthdays didn't win. It was Liam.
Really? Every
Liam-
other birthday hit?
Yeah, every other birthday hit, and like he was just like, "Oh, this is enough for like a fucking car payment for the month."
Oh man.
Like, he was joking around about it. It's just like your fucking birthday didn't hit.
It's terrible. Well, we clearly would have a lot more fun than we could now, but maybe too much fun. And we literally did a lottery topic, and we spent a quarter of the time talking about Alaskan king beds.
And the most fascinating part about that was that
Wyoming king beds
Mike's
exist.
first purchase was going to be a fat suit.
Yeah. No, he was going to invest.
No, he's going to invest in fat suits.
Yeah.
or a smart car on
Not
giant
just buy,
wheels.
just invest in fat suits.
That has been the conclusion of episode 61 of the Foreplay Podcast. 61 episodes.
Alaskan bullworm.
Sure.
One
Sure,
step
Mike.
closer to episode 69.
That's going to be that might have to be the drunken podcast.
I
Well,
won't be here for that.
We're all just gonna sit behind this table naked.
Oh, Christian.
That's why I won't
There
be
you go. Mike's out. If you like what we did, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/foreplay video. Tell a friend, subscribe, hit the button, like a page. Tell Mike what you liked about him in this episode in the comments below, or what you didn't like.
And tell us what you would do with your lottery money. We'll be right back. No, we won't.
No,
After these messages from our sponsors.
please sponsor it. We need a beer sponsor.
Light or Bud Light?
Sponsor.
Yeah.
Fucking pick.
Dilly
Sponsored
dilly.
by Colon Blow.
Dilly dilly.
Blow out your colon.
Thank you guys for watching or listening.
Please subscribe to our channel. Go into the description of this video to like and follow our social media pages.
Bye bye.